Beijing, home to over 21 million faces and packed with architectural marvels. It's a chaotic mix of old and new that's intoxicating for all the right reasons. To get here, I've flown Sichuan Airlines direct to Chongqing and made my way here to China's capital.
Ni hao.
Giving me a tour of this thriving metropolis is my SNA guide, Henry.
You give me the full Beijing buffet, huh?
Yes, yeah.
All right,
Let's go.
Let's do it.
And if you've only got one day, a guided tour is the best bet to see everything the city has to offer.
Beijing has a history of more than 3,000 years old.
Your SNA tour will take you to all the famous sites that you have to see to believe. Tiananmen Square, where the People's Republic of China was founded, and the site of the 1989 protests. The Forbidden City, built in the 15th century and home to the world's largest ancient palace. And the Temple of Heaven, a huge complex where emperors once made offerings to the heavens. Today the grounds are used for a slightly more down-to-earth purpose.
So what do you... Oh.
Can we try? Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Good.
You'll find 273 hectares of energetic retirees who have taken to the game of Jiangji, Tai Chi and ring catching to invigorate their golden years. And if you happen to be, say, over 6 foot tall, you may just come in handy to the locals. But the highlight has got to be our next stop. It's one of the greatest wonders of the world and is visited by over 10 million people every year.
Wow, okay.
We made it. Chris, look at that. Yeah.
That's a great wall.
It is 6,400 kilometers long. Can you imagine that?
The Great Wall is the longest man-made structure in the world, built by various dynasties to protect China's northern boundary.
Hi, Chris. Look at all the steps. They are original.
Really?
Yeah, date back to 1530. So you can imagine how many warriors have been walking up and down every day.
Are they painting like this as well? Oh, yeah. You know, whenever you make that sort of effort, you always hope the view's going to be worth it. It certainly is, but it also includes more stairs.
It is an incredible spectacle, a symbol of national pride and a remarkable UNESCO World Heritage Site. At one time, 1/5 of the Chinese population were involved in its construction, and more than 1 million people died in the process.
There's no doubt this is just an incredible piece of construction, but what I love the most is the mortar was actually made of egg white and sticky rice.
Which kind of puts a whole new spin on going organic.
Chris, that's the tour end. And I'd like you to meet me tonight at 8 o'clock. This is the name of the restaurant.
You're leaving me, Henry.
You need to explore the city on yourself.
I better get moving.
I see you then.
Well, I hope so.
Good luck.
Thanks, Henry.
So far, my SNA tour has taken me to the historic sites of Beijing. But now I've got until 8 p.m. to explore the city on my own. So I'm using my free time to step back in time.
I've managed to wander my way into the Hutongs, which is about as traditional as life gets in Beijing. But the only way to get around this place is with a traditional form of transport, which is a rickshaw. Now I just have to find one and not get hit by a bicycle or a person.
And this is just the guy I've been looking for.
Oh, could I get in? White shampoo?
Okay.
Okay. 谢谢.
Let's go.
Let's go.
After Genghis Khan destroyed Beijing, the city was redesigned with the Hutong, these narrow alleyways with homes that became neighbourhoods.
A lot of the little houses around here are about 800 years old. The funny thing about how they're built, though, no individual house actually has a toilet. They all rely on a communal block for toileting and for showers. That is one way to get to know your neighbours.
In the 1950s, around 6,000 passageways filled the city. But now, there are only around 1,000 left. Rickshaws have been used in China since 1873. These days, they're a bit of fun for tourists, but tough work for the drivers.
Wei. You work very hard. You can sit here.
I'm sure it's just like riding a bike. Which is a bit harder than I remember. I think I'll leave this to the pro. All that work has given me an appetite, and I've heard the best place for snacks is Wang Fu Qing, Snack Street.
Now, Beijing is actually famous for this, which is Peking duck, but along here, kind of got a different take on specialty cuisine.
From octopus to scorpion to bugs and starfish.
Like an entire aquarium without the water.
No.
In China, you poke, you pay.
Oh, spicy. Really get into it. It's actually not that bad.
You are Spider-Man.
I'm Spider. You want halves? No. Really? I'm full. I couldn't possibly fit another one in. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Time for this Spidey man to swing on to my next destination. A production of the legend of Kung Fu. And I'm just in time for a lesson from its leading man. Kung Fu has developed over centuries and focuses on both the body and the mind for health and self-defense. Surprisingly, it actually discourages fighting.
If that does not work, what do I do?
Not bad, but I picked up a few things from watching Jackie Chan. Maybe I should just watch the show. It's the story of one boy's journey to become a master Shaolin monk, undergoing challenges of strength, temptations, and tragedy to eventually achieve greatness.
That was great, but it is nearly 8 as well, so we've got to go.
Now to find this restaurant, and I can't eat soon enough.
Do you know where that is?
Turns out if you want to see all that Beijing has to offer in just one day,
That's not it.
you're going to need more than a crispy spider to keep you going.
Xie.
This looks like the place.
Guess it makes sense the day ends the same way it started. Stairs. Henry.
Hey, Chris, you made it.
I did.
You must be hungry.